with sound.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, wait, I don't know what happened there. Here we go. Can you see me? I look much better now with the face light on me. Anyways.
You look beautiful, as always.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Side Dish. It's me, Doug. It's just Amy and I tonight. Denise is at her dad's birthday dinner. Happy birthday, Rick. You are
handsome devil.
One hell of a guy. So tonight, we had to do a little bit of a audible today. So I wanted to make the Southern corn bake, but then I realized after I'd already started making it for a pre-baked one, we'd already made like a Southern corn pudding, which is very similar. So now we're making corn succotash, which is we've sort of made this on accident when we've made corn dip, but then we didn't have cheese or something like that, so we ended up just heating it all together, and it's actually quite good. So we've sort of done this in the past, not on the show, but as we get moving here, there's a couple of things I'm adding. So the recipe that we're going to use, I'm adding bacon because I want that bacony, crispy goodness, and then
Canadian bacon.
Nope, this is my bacon.
Oh, it's just thick cut?
I chunked it and made it chunk. So I could use this. I'm also thinking about could you use this for pancetta inside for carbonara, which is super good. So the first thing I guess we'll get going is let's get this bacon going because I want to get it kind of going and rendered down. I am going to add another fat in here in the form of 3 tablespoons of butter. But that's going to be fine because I'm going to drain off some of this fat as we get going. Whoa, look at this big old hunk of fat right there. When it gets down. Let's see. I don't know. Things are good. This week, we're just kind of prepping for our vacation next week. So that is a good announcement to make. Once again, we will not be here next Saturday.
We shouldn't tell people that on social media.
Whatever. Somebody will be here. It just won't be us. We'll be in Boston, but so we'll have a pre-recorded ready to go. We're going to do that this coming week. So I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we will, or maybe we won't.
No, we're going to. I'm not missing a week after 70 weeks. This is week 70, everyone. It's crazy. I'll just do it by myself then. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you threatening me?
I'm not threatening anybody. Hey, Ping. So we got the bacon going. We're going to get this sort of rendering. While we're doing that, so we've got, for our cocktail tonight, so I don't know if you would really call it a cocktail, but Amy made limoncello from vodka, lemon rinds, and simple syrup. And our friends Tony and Eric have made this a billion times, and we've played dominoes at their house and gotten quite drunk plenty of times playing dominoes and doing.
But no, not hungover.
Never really a hungover. Never really a hungover.
No.
Ooh, Jack wants to be on the show today.
No.
I'm going to show you this interest. I'm going to chop the vegetables while this is doing some stuff. But so I was watching this video, and this guy was like, "Here's a fancy hack," and it was like you cut down all the ridges. And it was like making sure, and then did I miss one? And then you just like peeled it away.
Oh, well, kind of worked. Oh, wow, that did work. Oh shoot, I should be on that other camera.
I can't believe that is like something that I've not done before. But anyways, that's pretty ingenious. Just go down the ridges and then pull it away. Piper, come out of my kitchen. Man, the dogs really just want to be on the show tonight. Let's see. I've got my 3D printer and my multi-material kit back up and running. I'm trying to print some novelty ball markers for the Mediocre Golf Association. Which, if you MGA Tour, if you're a bad golfer or a mediocre golfer, man, you should look into it. But I'm trying to do. We have a World Championship in Vegas in November. And so I'm going to bring these like novelty ball markers to give away and also just be funny and throw them down and be like, is this in your way? Because they're like this big around. So let's see. So I'm just cutting the white pith out of here as well. I don't want that. It's going to be bitter. So Get it all out. If you can, just cut it down the middle here. There you go. And then we want to put this in a dice. I don't want it too small, but I also don't want it gigantic. So
I like how the corns are standing up at attention in the GoPro camera.
it's like corn hinge. I stood them up, waited patiently for you to say something about it so I could make that joke.
Yes.
I can't even believe that happened. I predicted it, and it came true. So.
Oh, you know me too well, don't you?
I do. We were just rocking out. There's this.
I think we talked about it last
We
time.
talked about Boney M and Rasputin, but I also listened to this polka. It's sort of polka. It's a Finnish. It's a Finnish folk song, so polka-ish, but it's called the Lavan polka. Is what it actually is called. So, but it's silly, and I like it. And it's the way it's sung. I think I like it. I don't know. Anyways, what else have we been listening to?
No, it's not what we've been listening to. It's what we watched last night.
Oh my God, that's true. Woo! Now we may be late to this party, everyone, but we were browsing through.
I feel like we are because the third one's coming out. You said.
Yeah, but we were browsing through Netflix, and Amy noticed that there was a movie called Iron Sky, like space something.
Something. It's the second one.
Yeah, and I said, oh, this is a series. There's the first one called Iron Sky. And obviously, and we watched it, and it is campy as all get out, but let me tell you, it's actually pretty well made.
I think that the critics were way too harsh.
It still
because as you said, it knows exactly what it is.
Oh, from the very, very beginning.
And like the writing was good. The writing was campy and a little cheesy, but just as it should have been.
Yeah.
The delivery was good. The sets were good. The effects were good. I mean, it was a kooky movie.
Listen, the premise is basically.
But I liked it.
The basic premise of this movie is in 1945, the Nazis somehow got to the moon, set up a humongous base.
What's your favorite thing that they took to the moon?
They took a Volkswagen Beetle, which again, listen, if we know anything about the real space program, that weight is one of those things that you take into consideration. But
not for Nazis.
The Nazis,
they don't need to worry about that.
They don't. And then the best part is one of the protagonists. He had an iPhone. Well, the movie came out in 2012, so he basically had an iPhone 3 or something like that. But it doesn't matter because that was more powerful than the Nazis' entire computer system.
No. You forget. The first phone was the Nokia.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was the Nokia, the one that's always in the memes about breaking. Never breaks. And that
amazing
kind of
one.
That movie, that lasted.
I had that phone.
That lasted all the way through 2 movies, I think.
Yeah.
It's insane. Also, we did get a little drunk watching it, and so it was sort of towards the end, the movie started blurring together. But we
did watch both them in a row, which we maybe shouldn't have done.
Well, either way, I'll tell you what. It
had a lot of is that called a trope?
Yeah.
When that it had a lot of those.
Yeah. But
I liked it.
It was hilarious.
I liked the first one better than the second one, but I think that's only because we'd been at it for a while.
My God. And the second one, I'll tell you what, it goes even further. Apparently, it's not really, I won't spoil it.
No, don't spoil it. Stop it.
It gets real crazy.
Okay.
And
but also the closed captioning was kind of finicky. So sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. Yeah. So that was a little hard, but.
Okay, don't do what I just did, folks. We've done this before, but get yourself a little vessel like a bowl. I should have done that, but.
Okay, well, it's not too late. Fix your error.
I know. We've watched that. There's a new show I'm going to start watching. We want to watch. It's off of Hulu. It's Only Murders in the Building. And it has Steve Martin and Martin Short and Selena Gomez in it. And I've been reading reviews and seeing little snippets, and it looks pretty good. I don't need a big bowl. I don't think you do.
Yeah, I think you need that one. That one. Yeah.
This is why we did the dual partnership here, everyone. I had to get my own spoons and stuff because Denise isn't here, so. I know. First word problems, but.
You gonna be all right.
I sharpened my knife before I did this, and I cut the bottom of this so it would have a flat surface. But I want it to be sharp because, corn cob and all that, so. Do you guys just eat corn off the cob, or do you cut it off the cob when you eat it after it's been cooked? We're like a 50-50 in this house. What about you, Amy? It cuts it off most of the time, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I got like a weird gap in my front teeth or something, and I do not abide by that. So
the dude abides. Oh, did you see that Jeff Bridges is cancer free?
Oh, good.
His cancer is in remission, but he also got COVID while he was recovering and said that COVID was 100 times worse than the cancer that he had, or that it's in remission. So hopefully.
Was he not able to be vaccinated because he was going through treatment?
I don't know. I think he was.
Or did he get it, but he just no, he must have had a bad case.
I don't know. He said, I'm guessing because his diagnosis came out this spring, which would have been maybe before. So this is, I'm actually taking this pretty far. I want this to crisp up because I want this bacon fat to render as much. And it's not actually rendering a terrible amount out right now. So I'm going to turn it down and letting it, the slower temperature will help. So, okay. Cool.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Denise and I finally cleaned up our yard sale mess from last weekend. I was just too tired to do it. And there is in that, we saved it. We didn't donate it. There's a 2 hot plate.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Yeah.
We want you to redo it, and then we want you to feature it on Side Dish.
Well, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That would be fun. I'm trying. I've been going through boxes too because for the garage sale, we took a bunch of stuff off the shelves that we've had in there since we moved in, and there was stuff in boxes that we just hadn't gotten to. We have still quite a few that we need to go through.
No, we don't. Just my school stuff that's up high, and like maybe 4 boxes.
I think there might be more.
Okay, it might be more.
But I'm not going to argue.
I did find my little crystal bud vase and a few other things I've been looking for, so that was good.
Yeah.
But not my missing Pyrex bowls because, as I said, I think I found those donated at the.
Yeah, they were the exact ones that Amy was missing at the thrift store. So I'm just going back through here and looking if I left, good corn over here, which you can see I did. Okay, that's good enough. And then I'm using. You can throw a jalapeno in here too. Actually, a couple of the recipes that I saw for this, a lot of them actually say lima beans, cherry tomatoes. I don't know. I would never do that because that sounds just terrible. But I'm gonna watch this a little bit because it feels a little waxy.
I mean, I guess succotash doesn't it usually have lima beans in it?
I don't know.
I think that's a thing.
There probably is, but we're not 100% fans of lima beans here, so we're not doing it.
Yeah, I like it. I like your attitude about that. I'm going to go to the other. Yeah, the bacon is looking good, Pina says. And that is correct. Okay.
So I'm
transitioning to the GoPro.
I'm going to cut this in quarters. And the reason why is I don't want the pieces to be, I want them to be relatively smallish. So I'm going to go back. I mean, I didn't cut that completely in half, but what am I?
What the heck, Doug? Get it right. What are you doing?
If you want, you can go into eighths even. You could do it. I mean, if you wanted to say, you could probably go 1-inch squares, but that seems like a lot to figure out. So, again, because there was a lot of chopping I was going to be doing, I wanted to have my knife sharp. Yeah.
Tony says that show is great.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We should start watching it tonight.
Oh, good.
We're going to sit in the hot tub tonight.
Yeah.
And watch a movie. So we prune.
What did we decide we were going to watch this evening?
I think we should watch that show.
Oh, okay. I just know that, like,
Why are you being so
Wiley?
high on that?
What are you talking about?
It seems like you usually cut, like that, closer.
I don't know. Showmanship?
Okay, well, we're back on the big screen here. So.
Oh, good. What was I going to say?
Where'd you get that squash? Grocery store?
Yes. We didn't really grow anything this year. Sad.
You need to remedy that.
Next year, we're going to have a zucchini. I'm going to repot. I've decided I'm going to repot, and I'm looking into how much pruning I can do on the lemon and lime and the hibiscus to winter it. And
To get them to come back fuller?
Yeah, fuller, and also just like more, I can stake them and I can, do the stuff I need to do. All right, so this is good. I'm going to put that in this bowl. I'm going to leave, we'll get as much fat out of here, but can you see that?
Wait, yes.
So that's what I want. I want that like crispiness, because there's going to be good contrast and texture from the crispy outside. And when I add in so the vegetables are going to soften, right? And as they soften, it's going to be one of those things where you don't want to, this is a meal where you don't want to overcook the vegetables.
I was going to say that. If it's just going to turn to mush, and that won't be tasty.
Well, the corn, I'm hoping, you've got about 10, 15 minutes of prep and about 10 minutes of total cook time. We're pushing the limits on the limoncello. We've got it in the freezer because we want it to be.
It's alcohol. It won't freeze.
No, but I want to push it to be as cold as possible.
I have something to say. Oh, are you happy with that size of bacon, or would you have done a little smaller?
No,
You're happy. Stop eating it.
Oh my gosh, so good though. Okay,
I'm letting the dogs out, so don't do anything weird.
all right. Don't do anything weird like this. Da, 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 da.
Yep, just like that.
Okay.
Pepperoni.
I'm getting rid of. There's you can't really see it, but there's really not that much butter oil in here. But I am going to get rid of all the. Maybe
Is that hot?
a teaspoon. Not hot enough.
You putting it back?
No, not all of it. Because I'm going to add this butter. And the butter is just going to get more, going to add some flavor to the whole thing. So I got, roughly need about a pound of corn. It could be frozen, it could be fresh. I wouldn't use canned. It's already cut. It's going to get too soft on you. Roughly 2 cups. But, we're dealing in rough. Oh, the butter's got hot. It's giving me.
That's why people come.
I know. Oh man. Ugh, got me. Gotta get this going. What's next? Okay, cut you could use a red onion here too. That's what the recipe actually says, but I didn't get one. And this is what I already had. So you know what?
But I didn't get one, so tough cookies.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Jeez, man.
Because there's
Because the bacon fat and the water and the butter.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry. I should have let you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you move our limoncello cups away from there a little bit so they're not all full of grease?
I'll do it a little bit, but it's fine. I'll drink out of this one. Okay. So I just need about half a cup of onion. So I'm going to use about that much. Nobody has seen me get burnt by hot oil in a while. So
No, not
everybody's you're welcome.
So it's straight vibrations.
Oh, I guess that is true. It is the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So remember where I went to lunch today?
Oh, Big Ed's. Yeah, was Alturas pretty busy?
Yes.
Yeah.
But they did have a table for us right when we got there, but there were a lot of people in there, and I kind of wanted to be like,
I think
whatever, hipsters or whatever.
They're not hipsters.
Well, there were people in there that weren't bikers, but like they wanted.
Well, Alturas. Sorry, have you been in?
I wasn't in Alturas. I was in Big Ed's.
Well, yeah, I know. Oh, you were in Big Ed's, and there were hipsters in Big Ed's. What is
Well,
a hipster?
there were looky-loos, I guess.
What do you consider a hipster these days? Were they wearing a vest and a pork pie hat? Did they have a?
Okay, I take
Did they have a
that back.
woven belt? Did they have a wallet chain?
Stop it. I take that part back.
Did they have mustache?
I want you to stop now, please.
Okay. Just saying.
You're being a turd.
I'm doing a small dice up here. I'm not doing a ton of it. So I was like, why did I hear the dogs? I thought they were outside.
They are outside. But
okay.
it's finally like nice and we can have the screen.
All the stuff that I have here, I'm going to add in. If you like more onion, put more onion in it. It's your succotash.
We're looking at the GoPro. We're watching you scoop.
Nobody needs to suffer their succotash. I mean, Sylvester the Cat, I don't know what kind of succotash he was eating, but suffering succotash is his thing. So that's clever of me when I put it in there. Nobody suffers succotash around these parts.
I don't know. It might have been.
What?
Might have been dated, your reference.
My reference, everybody who watches this show is.
Did you misspell yellow on purpose?
Where?
YELLO. There's no W.
Where?
On the recipe.
No, I copied and pasted. Oh, you know what? I did get rid of red and put yellow. Yeah, that's my bad.
All right.
Sorry, everybody. Let's do it quickly.
Okay, everybody look at
Look at
Doug's
me.
typo before I make it go away.
So.
You silly Billy.
This thing is so weird. It always feels like it's leaning this way.
Doesn't look like it is.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Just
It doesn't matter.
maybe it's the continent.
The continent is sinking? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
That would be bad. I had a great show to bend over and pick up stuff, but here we go.
You don't want to slip.
I'm adding, oh man. Saute until the onions become tender, everyone. Turn this up a little bit. Jack, be quiet. Man.
That is one needy dog.
He wants to go out. He wants to be in. He wants to go out. While this is happening, I'm gonna mince this garlic. Actually, what I'm gonna do is get it prepped and put it in the garlic press. But you know, I was against the garlic press for many, many years, but it's very handy. Is there a tool in your kitchen that you use that's like as ultrasound would say a unitasker, but you just love it because it just makes your life so much easier? I'll tell you, we've got a few of those, but I've tried to use it for multiple things, right? Try to be not a unitasker guy.
I don't think we have very many unitaskers.
And we got rid of a lot of them. All right, so, you know, as always, I want to, you know, go through this, just break it up a little bit because the walls, and then it'll get the old Allison in there rocking. Watch any Bon Appetit video where Brad Leone makes something with garlic. He'll tell you what Allison did. So, okay, so another few things we're going to put in there: salt, pepper, cumin, paprika, a little hot sauce, and cilantro. So if you don't like cilantro, substitute it with parsley or whatever. That would probably be a good way to do it.
Cilantro.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I think.
I'm a little surprised by that.
Yeah, it's only one tablespoon and then some to garnish. So, I should check out my other thing that I'm making. Oh yeah, it's gonna be so good. Once this cooks down a little bit, I'm gonna have a little drink here, and then we'll add the garlic back. We're gonna add the corn in. Add the corn and garlic in. We're gonna season it. We're gonna mix it together, and then we're gonna be go time here. We're gonna have some pork chops with this. I got them real thick.
Okay, moment of truth.
It smells lemony, so let's have a little taste first, and then if you want more, hopefully it's not like turpentine that kills us.
Oh my God, I did a great job. Yeah.
Yep, straight alcohol.
There's sugar.
It does have a lemony kick at the end.
I did a good job.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Cheers to Tony and Eric.
Yep. Cheers, everybody. I got an ice bucket filled with ice so I can put this in here. I don't know what's happening.
You tipped the thing the wrong way.
There we go.
There you
go. Just like champagne on ice.
We're going to have limoncello on ice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How was your guys' week? Is everything good? Hopefully. Yeah, speaking of crazy, apparently it's been snowy in Alaska already.
What?
They had snow. My sister posted some pictures, some other friends, and it was like, crazy. So I'm adding the garlic and the corn in. And I'm doing this because I don't want anything to get too mushy. So I'm just adding it in. And we're going to start to, there's the corn milk, as they call it. I'm going to only add the bacon back in at the very end. So what do we need here? We need 1 tablespoon of cilantro chopped. Let's add that. Ooh, smells good already. Wait. Hold on. Sorry. I know this is real.
This is really, really stimulating television watching you read a recipe.
It's not really. I just couldn't read what I put, You got to when to put the cilantro in. I think actually the cilantro goes in at the very last bit. So
that makes more sense.
Yeah. I don't want it to wilt and get weird. So, and it will add a nice brightness to the whole thing at the end. Got a golf tournament tomorrow. Hey, Randy, what time are you?
I forgot about that.
What time are you picking me up in the morning, Randy? I think we said 7 or 6:45. I can't remember.
Ew.
Yeah, it's too early, but it's in Carson City, so we gotta get there. I may need to go to the eye doctor. Having a tough time seeing things.
Well, when are you due? I thought you were doing January like me, or December, or whatever.
1 teaspoon of cumin. A little cumin bean.
Don't do that.
Okay. Now,
Nobody commented about that we're drinking out of juice glasses.
I mean, this is like juice. It's like lemon juice. The other day, I was aggressively putting black pepper on a Caesar salad, and I told Amy, I think about that guy at the Western Village Steakhouse like a lot, and what he's doing in most of his days. If he's not aggressive with black pepper on a salad, how other much is he aggressive? That's the real question.
Well, what is he like behind the wheel of a car?
I know, exactly.
That guy, he haunts us. Some dashes.
Yeah.
There you go. I could write recipes.
Yeah, thank you. You're probably getting better at this than I am at the moment. Okay, so get it mixed up. Nice and well. It smells amazing. That cumin is just like overwhelming, but it's going to mellow out as it cooks.
When are you going to add the bacon back in?
I'm going to let this cook just a little bit further and warm everything back up, and then let the bacon go. Oh yeah, fancy. Let loose, fancy free.
6:45, Doug Wookie.
Oh my god. All right, well, I guess I'll have to be up at 6:30. Huh.
Is he picking you up or you're picking him up?
Oh no, he's picking me up because I drove last time. So
Fair's fair.
Hey, I offered to drive again, and he said that he would pick me up. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Other than that, let's see. What else have we done this week? I don't know. Oh, we got some electrical issues going on. We got to call the electrician.
Can't seem to remember to do it, so we're just not going to that part of the house.
Yeah. I mean,
at night.
I gotta tell you, it's first world problems most of the time. So, I'm responsible for mimosas. I don't have. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Do I have orange juice? I don't have
No,
oranges.
you don't have orange juice.
I do have oranges
Why do you have oranges?
because I was for my old fashions.
Oh, gotcha.
I literally was thinking if we didn't have the limoncello to deal with, I was literally just going to do a cocktail that was like, that was just bourbon or rye whiskey and ice and be like, salute.
I wanted to just pour a glass of wine.
Well, I mean, we should follow our hearts next time. All right.
Follow our hearts.
Mix this up. So we did. I need to go back because I want to make that recipe that we made with squash before that had the what was it? Wasn't there sausage and it was like or chorizo or something like that? It had sun-dried. Oh man, I cannot think. Sun-dried.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
I want to make it again, but all right. So this is warmed up and warmed through, and I'm out of that back through. All right. And really, at this point, we're just getting it. We're just cooking it enough.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get a good look at that.
Do you want me to?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Huh.
The bacon is going to add good textural because it's going to be cooked through and it's going to be thicker. So you're going to have, Yeah.
I gotta tell you, that's not really my kind of dish, but it looks good.
Just a bunch of vegetables.
Yeah.
Well, that's a telling story. So,
Like, if you added some cheese and cream to that, it'd be really good.
I mean, you could. By that point, we're just getting on our. We're like 3/4 of the way to making corn dip, which we've already.
Well, and you're putting cilantro in there. I mean, like, you really are 3/4 of the way to corn
There's
dip.
no cilantro on corn dip.
Yes, there is.
Green onions.
I think there's cilantro too.
I don't think so.
Well,
I made it a million times, and I don't remember.
it's
doing
true,
that.
you did.
So.
Well, regardless. I
I
mean, that looks adequate.
just add. It's fine. That's how my life lives these days, folks. All right. I'm just, do something else. Make yourself another cocktail. I'm going to have some more of this.
Make sure my taster has some bacon on it, please.
Yes, dear.
Thanks.
I think it's going to be good.
It smells good.
I wouldn't have thought to use, again, if you want some more spice, use whatever pepper of your choice. Jalapenos and serrano.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been good. But again, that's another step towards corn dip. So at that point, you might as well just mozzarella cheese and mayonnaise, mix it all together, and bake it for 15 minutes so bubbly and eat with chips. So
When are you going to put the cilantro in there?
I'm gonna put it in I'm gonna turn the heat off.
Okay.
What's actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna taste the corn just to see how it's doing. I still got a bunch of poop.
Too much?
Yeah. So
Yeah, but is the squash getting soggy?
not yet. I mean, nope.
Okay, good.
So I'm keeping it moving a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to make for pre-recorded next for this coming week, so we'll see. Do we leave Friday morning or do we leave Thursday night?
Great question.
D. Shelley, text us if you're watching. When do we
I
leave?
think we have to drive to San Francisco,
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, we have to drive to San Francisco.
Huh. I was not aware of that, everyone. So that's 4 hours.
Flights from here to San Francisco are so expensive.
I just thought we were leaving from here to go to Seattle. I didn't realize we were going to San Francisco.
I think that's what we're doing.
So, okay.
I kind of get the two trips mixed up in my mind because we're planning, both of them at the same time. So
That's true.
again, these are first world problems.
Matter and cilantro.
Okay.
It's going to brighten it up.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
I'm going to turn the heat off. I think the bacon's going to add a real. Oh, Andrea said somebody Leno just texted.
Okay, what does it say? Andrew says to tell you we are leaving Friday morning. We will pick you up around 10.
Which means we're driving
to San Francisco.
Okay. Perfect. And thanks for coming at 10, so I have a little bit of a sleep in. So let's get everything in here. Let's get a little pepper. Let's get a little. Oh yeah, this has got 2 things of bacon in it.
Oh yeah. Okay, perfect. That's perfect for Amy.
Let's taste this. Old duck, tasting it up. All right.
Is this a cat hair? Perfect.
No, it's probably corn silk.
Mm.
I think it needs more salt.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I do. I'll add some on my own. What do you think? Corn definitely should be. I think you should roast this corn before you do it.
I think that would add a nice layer of flavor, but I do like it.
All right, let's go.
It's a lot of cumin.
You might want to cut that down because that was.
I think I would cut it just a little bit.
Yeah.
And I would especially cut the cumin if I was adding a pepper to it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't need like both.
But it's good.
It is good. It's hearty.
Yeah, this will keep you warm and wet. I said for summer, but
it's a good fall dish.
It'd be a good fall dish. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fall.
Now we could. I'm thinking about making something.
It'd be even better if you added cream and cheese.
Of course. I'm thinking about what if we were. I want to do a savory pumpkin dish of some sort. Or some other gourd. Maybe we could do some sort of like spaghetti. We've tried spaghetti squash like a million times, and I don't know. If you've got a spaghetti squash recipe that is good, we tried to be healthy and tried to use spaghetti squash instead of pasta, and it was gross. It was gross. Like we were like not happy. We were mad at ourselves that we allowed ourselves to do that. So, but that's it. We did it. Again, this isn't something that is like overly difficult. Some chopping, cooking some bacon, combine, and you're good. Do something different. I think I've said this before, but mostly Americans eat like the same 12 foods over and over and over again.
Yeah, and squash isn't one of them for us. So.
It isn't. So we need to,
good for us.
You should be looking what's in season around where you live. Use that. Shop locally if you can. You know what else would be good?
It's like literally 12 foods, like 12 ingredients.
Yeah. Mushrooms would be good in this too.
At the very end, so they don't get soggy.
Right.
Yeah.
So they got that. But with that in mind, thanks for joining us once again. Like I said, next week it'll be pre-recorded. We'll be gassing it up at some restaurant, I'm sure, that's very fancy in Boston.
We're going to be at Cheers.
That's what we'll be at next Saturday night?
I don't know, but let's try. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. I'm going to call ahead so that they yell my name when I walk in the door. If you can pay extra for that, I'm going to do it. So, anyways, thank you for stopping by once again. From Amy, from May, from everybody, Denise, who's not here, we love you very much. And remember, be kind, be loyal, and really go out and do something nice for somebody this week. I did something nice for somebody, and they couldn't stop smiling. He couldn't afford what he was trying to buy at the school this week, and he was trying to figure out how much money he had, and I was just like, I walked up silently and said, "How much is it?" Paid for it. I just handed it to him and walked away.
You're so great.
And so,
I love you.
I try not to.
Oh my
I try not to do
gosh.
that. I try because charity should not be for anyone else. Charity should be for you and the people you're doing
it is for you because this is the first I'm hearing about this.
But what I'm saying is that small gesture of an $8, out of my pocket thing made that guy's day. And so, it can be that small. Commenting on somebody's hat or they're looking good today. A gal at the store today was wearing this extravagant, Cleopatra eye. She had things here and down, and her eyes was way out here. And I was like, man, your eye makeup looks amazing today. She was just she started beaming. And that's what kindness can do to a person. You don't know what you're doing to them, and with one good gesture. So, go out and do it. If you can donate blood, go do it because the hospitals need blood desperately these days, especially for trauma victims. Hospitals are overrun. So I need to get back into it. I was mad at the blood bank, but now I'm going to just have to go buy
Suck it up.
So remember, be kind, be loyal, do something nice for somebody next week. We love you so much, and we'll see you next week.